Okay, so my tip for overcoming anxiety on giving speeches and public speaking, specifically online speeches or online public speaking, is simple. It's experience. It's just doing it. Um, like take for instance, I have an opportunity to teach chapels every couple of weeks at the ministry that I serve, but in between those times I also teach class on a Monday through Friday basis. And see, I'm using the same material that I teach in class that I also teach in chapel, but it's a little bit of a less formal setting, right? So in class I kind of iron out the specifics or the different types of scenarios that I'd like to play into the lectures, or the different types of elements that I want to add or to be able to communicate. And so what I do is during class, in an informal setting with 10 to 15, 20 students max, is I practice those things that are a little anxiety causing, which would be to make eye contact, or to show enthusiasm about what I'm speaking about. And so I iron those things out during class in an informal setting, so that when I make it to a formal setting, which would be a chapel service or a church service, all of those little details have already been taken care of. Another thing which is extremely important, and I find the most beneficial or effective for me, is that the only thing that I speak about, the only thing that I bring to the audience, the only thing that I speak publicly about, is something that I'm extremely passionate about, or something that I'm extremely knowledgeable about. So whether I'm teaching class or whether I'm teaching chapel, I'm always speaking about Jesus Christ. And so that's something that's easy to be passionate about. It's something that's easy to overcome anxiety, because I'm trying to just communicate my love of Jesus Christ, my love of the Father, the power of the Holy Spirit, His power working inside of me to you, right? So that's a pretty easy thing to communicate when I'm ecstatic about that anyway. And as a believer, I'm sure all of us are ecstatic about that. All of us have passion about that. So my two tips would be: one, experience, just practice in an informal setting. Practice what you're going to say in the formal setting, and find a better way to communicate it, a more formal way to communicate it. We learned about in our past lessons that you need to speak differently to different types of audiences. And then two, be passionate about what you're talking about. Don't try to talk about something that you have no passion for, that you have no interest in, that you have no knowledge about. So those two simple things can easily make you overcome any type of anxiety that you're suffering from right now.